So the 318 PTU has now been opened up to all backers, and with the influx of players joining, we were heading out to take over Security Post Kareah in the hope that we'd meet with more player resistance and maybe more action than we'd seen during Wave 1. We posted a heist video from Kareah on the channel recently, and afterwards I was lucky enough to converse with one of CIG's mission team about the scenario. In our video, we'd mentioned that the payout for evidence felt a bit low, but during our heist, we'd only run the evidence dispenser one time and then left to sell the items that we'd recovered. What I learned from my conversation with CIG's dev was that the intention is actually to hold on to the station and run it as many times as you could. So this would be our goal for the day: take the station and hold off Crusader security and other players for as long as possible, and to see how much profit and resistance we would encounter. This was a more casual session than something we do with our formal task forces. Any and all skunks wishing to join were welcome, and I was to be the first heading in to begin providing intel on the station. Damn, that might be the best ejection I've ever done. But now I'm in a good spot, and I've got a silenced P6, which is a fairly decent weapon for this situation.
Ooh, I have a grenade launcher.
Grenade launchers are fun. Don't give it to me, whatever you do, but...
You taking down the array, or are we just leaving it?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, if someone wants to take that down, that will help a lot with avoiding crime stats. If you are killed while trespassing, you go to prison anyway, but the difference between a 9-minute sentence for trespassing and a several-hour sentence for mass murder is pretty huge. I'm itching to shoot these guards, but I really want to wait for the array. Our first array hacker would be killed though. Wait, did you die, D-Tronics?
Yeah, like I avoided the missiles gallantly, but then the lasers just started spamming once I was in those.
It would fall to Ronnie Boy to take the array next.
I guess I'm gonna do the camera then.
Yeah, it's all down to you now. You've got this. We all believe in you. And Ronnie Boy would not let us down, successfully entering and hacking the array.
It's down, yeah. It is down now.
There you go. Nice. Okay, now I'm gonna shoot these guards. Now, with me being a trespasser, we kind of hoped that the mission to retake Kareah would have appeared for the other skunks trying to reach the station, but because it did not, the station defences would claim some victims. Oh, turrets are firing. Anyone coming in? When are you coming in? Roger, okay. Yeah, give it time, it will lock you, but... Oh. Go. Ooh. Oh, Ronnie! Are you dead or are you just incapped? Oh, okay. I'd be seeing Ronnie again sooner than I thought. For now though, I'd just try and advise those coming in as best I could. Your ideal option is to eject, but if you're in a ship that can't eject, try and get into the pads. I had a theory about why the mission to retake the station had not appeared, and I wanted to go test it out. I think the mission may not have started because I didn't actually enter SPK, I haven't landed on a pad and I haven't been inside. So I'm going to go into an airlock and then come back out again. And maybe that will make the mission appear, maybe, we'll see. Can anybody see the mission now that I've been inside?
I've been watching for it.
But when trying to land back on the pad for another run inside... Ooh. I just died instantly coming out of EVA onto the pad. Instant death.
Ooh. Are you ink?
Instant death. Now, this was a problem that we'd encountered in Wave 1. Coming back onto pads from EVA can sometimes cause instant death, and with it being a trespassing area as well, returning all the way from prison is frustrating. I am not opposed to going to prison for trespassing, but when it is the result of a bug like this, it just adds insult to injury. And at Everest Harbour, I wanted to return in the Arrow for easy ejecting, but Ronnie, who had also just left prison, wanted to carpool. I don't know if you're following me, Ronnie, but you're going to be disappointed when you get to the hangar. That's all I'm going to say.
I only got the middle prices in the PU.
Maybe you can jump on the canopy? Can you quantum jump with someone on the canopy?
Yeah, okay.
What happens if I eject with you on the canopy? That causes you some issues? So we were going to try the canopy trick, but would this even work during a quantum jump to Crusader? Did you just fall off? Are you good?
I think I need to get a bit more forward.
Okay.
There you go.
Then we're going to try and quantum jump with you. Can I see you from in? Oh my god, I can see you from inside. Wow.
Maybe I should, when we get to SPK.
Oh my god, your butt.
Stand up.
Your butt is like through the glass. It's perilously close to my face. Awkward seating positions aside, Ronnie was securely attached, and so it was time to see if this crazy plan would work. Okay. Good luck to you. Oh, so far so good. Yeah. Just enjoying a quantum jump, you know, as you do. While we'd been sidetracked in prison, skunks like Vlad had made it onto the station using the old blind spots under the landing pads, and were now beginning to push their way inside.
I'll be disengaging, Rayla. You think you can get him?
Negative.
Meanwhile, we would need to make a pit stop at Ambitious Dream Station for fuel en route to Crusader. And Ronnie had some concerns about jumping off the Arrow when we reached Kareah. Yeah.
When I get off, could you straight down a bit so I don't get hit?
Yes, yes, I will make sure to do that.
I just need to get off quickly.
The drop would need to be very conservative to ensure Ronnie got out safely. No leaving things to the last seconds this time.
I think so.
Ooh, we're coming in from directly above. This is interesting. Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on cruise control, slow it down a bit. Oh, slow it down a lot. Okay. Okay, go ahead and jump. Go ahead and jump. It's gonna be a bit of an EVA, but hopefully you'll be okay.
I'm out.
Okay. Okay, I'm out.
Not much aggro.
Oof. There goes the ship. Yeah, the ship always explodes when you eject, I guess. But now, it is a known bug that head tracking does not work in EVA right now, but we'd also be treated to a completely new bug for this PTU patch. There were positions where I can move my head, where I get like ship HUD overlay on my screen.
Yeah, I saw that too. I had that too.
Okay, it's not just me then.
I just don't have a marker for you.
Yeah, my fucking rifle is still there, that's good. I was pleased to see that my sniper rifle had remained on the pad, but heading in to get it... Oh, well, oh my god! Oh, this is so frustrating. Well, at least this was a confirmation about the EVA bug that I mentioned, and by the time I made it back, I was not going to risk coming in via EVA again, and some of our pilots had been kind enough to take down a bunch of the station turrets.
More than willing to draw that aggro if you want.
Yes, if you could, that'd be great. Because
Time's the charm.
don't really want to go back to prison again.
Yes, it's spawning again.
Okay, I've just been targeted.
That's spawning again.
Okay, yep. The cannons are firing.
Forward proximity
Yeah,
alert.
I'm right next to that turret, but they're not marked as being not shut off.
Okay.
They love radar.
Aft proximity alert. Landing completed.
I'm on the
Go check
pad.
upstairs.
Holy shit.
Actually made it onto the pad this time.
Nice. Is your ship still there?
Ship is still there, yeah. It's an arrow, so it's not like it's going to be any good for moving things, but... I'd made it into the station, and our skunks had been busy, with Vlad's already well underway pulling drugs from the evidence room. But the NPC guard spawning had also been fixed since our last visit, so there was a constant stream of guards to be occupied with.
Because when the Dion tried to.
Ooh, guards! Guards have just respawned inside.
The
damn.
turrets that Raider took out is still offline.
Roger.
Raiders take all the turrets out. It should be fine.
Inside the evidence room looked a little like Jump Town already. But we had no concrete plan to extract anything just yet. Drop this down.
So we can get a transport ship here, right?
If we can get a transport ship in, yeah, we can start moving this stuff. To help us do this, our pilots were experimenting with taking down all of the turrets on the station, and we're actually seeing some success.
What's that?
How was that explosion? What just blew out?
That was me destroying the turret.
Oh,
The
cool.
Inferno.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
No, they...
That sounds like ballistic.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, yeah, they took down my shields. Fuck.
Even the floating turrets would be temporarily down, but Vlad's had something to show me in the evidence room.
Well, I'm not being locked by any missiles, so I think we're all clear for a ship to come in.
Hey, Katie, come back to that. Look at this.
Roger.
Pardon? Who's saying?
You believe that?
No, I've never seen that. I've never seen that come out, but I love it. That's amazing. And Pico would have his own secrets.
Oh, you can open. Oh my God!
What's inside? Oh yeah, open. Okay. Oh, look at that! Wow. Okay. That's cool.
That's so awesome.
Like little mini drug packs. That's so cool. I want to take a look at one of them. Oh, there it is. Check that out. There.
Katie, all turrets are disabled now with the missiles.
Good work. But a hostile player had infiltrated the station. Ooh.
Oh,
Whoa.
there's a player here. Oh, that player almost got. Oh,
Wait, is there a player? Really?
Yeah, still in cap though.
Yeah. Take him out. Take him out.
He's down.
Good.
In the behind.
Ooh. Dude just fell off the. He just came off of the goddamn roof of this.
That dude was super sneaky.
The player, yeah, I don't know how he got in. We'd soon get back to the extraction plan for the drugs we'd recovered. I think this airlock over here is probably a good bet. And inside the station, the constant guards meant staying alert. Yep, covering.
Deer thing.
This is the SPK.
Good.
Behind the panic.
Yeah. The evidence machine was still running and drugs were being ferried from the station to the airlock as we stood guards along the hallway. You got guards incoming, yeah. Ooh, took a hit.
Oh shit, that was. Oh,
I'm okay.
behind.
And when one dispenser run ended, we'd kill a Crusader Elite to take the code for a new cycle.
Alright, the code is 8239.
8239.
You got it.
Where should I put it in?
I'd let Ronnie do the code, just so he'd know where the console was. See the terminal there? That's where you put it in.
Won't shoot me.
8239.
Now, this is still PTU, so it's understandable that we were not encountering a great deal of player resistance, though we had hoped that with the influx of players to open PTU, we'd see more than we did. Still, in the space outside the station, they were running into some PvP, like a troublesome buccaneer that kept engaging.
We have a problem in the air. Raylo has to rearm out of flares. Ronnie Dindon's still on site, and he's gonna kill anybody who gets out of the pad.
Oh shit!
Alright, copy.
Inside, we needed to be ready just in case they came in to attack. Panic Space got the airlock covered. I've got the hallway covered to the evidence room. But we could do with someone covering the other end of that hallway.
Be wary, the airlock is filled with all of our drugs at the moment.
Yeah.
No sight on Buccaneer.
Wait, is that a guard or a player?
I'm trying to get out of zone so I can maybe
He's them. This was just another guard, but I was running low on ammo. I'm gonna have to switch weapons because I don't want ammo.
I got him.
Crusader controlled. Alright. I'm not being shot, hopefully.
Pikes, were you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I know 2 of them are down.
Roger. Guards can also be spotted by their use of flashlights inside the station. You got a flashlight behind you. I don't know if that's friendly or
Got him.
hostile.
Got him. Got him.
Good.
Oh, that one. Oh, another one.
The Crusader Elites are always much tankier though in terms of the damage they can take.
He's down.
Wait, no.
Can we get repairs, please?
Is he down? Now he's down. There.
No, it's
1173. A new code meant the start of a new run.
I'm
Okay.
in a 2-wing Scorpius, by the way.
It's running again. It's running again. And by now, we had a transport ship heading in to take our first load off the station. If you see my marker, this is the airlock where all the drugs are. We got quite a few. It's looking like Jump Town. So if we pull all of, I'll hold the door open. If we pull all this stuff in,
Yeah, go ahead and...
Right, I've put the Pico near the escape pod.
our transport pilot Regdars had brought along a 600i to act as transport for this run. Okay, I'll hold the door again. You just pull them out.
600i?
But there is another issue with moving items through these airlocks.
It's an invisible wall here.
We've had this problem before, yeah. We got to cycle the airlock back. You've got to move them all to this side of the airlock while it's cycled, and then we can open it. Back inside, panic spray had been taken down. Recovering.
We gotta secure it. We gotta get
Get panic up, recovering.
Is that the...
This ship is technically
That's
We got guards
600i.
nearby, we got guards getting closer. Oop, incoming. Reloading. Pine corner. Good work, good work.
25 grand, 600i.
The pile was very reminiscent of Jump Town, but with more colour and a lot more vibration. Ooh, my god. That is... I'll hold the door open, hang on. Here we go.
Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna fling him out.
Such a huge pile.
it
Wow.
will like
As Skunk set up a chain to get them aboard the ship, we'd push a team back inside to continue gathering the items from the evidence dispenser. And it wasn't long at all before Regdars was taking off to sell the drugs on Daymar. Away they go. I'd find an elite not long after. Boss is on my position. Good, good, he's down, he's down. Is he dead though? Ooh, taking hits.
Here. Alright.
5504 is the code. Drug recovery did not slow down at all after the first pickup, with a constant chain of new packages being pulled. Oh, they doubled up. Wow. Wait, is that a player that's just been downed?
Oh,
No,
no.
I
That's,
have
I
to
think it was a player, the way he's moving.
Resistance was steady but manageable, but occasionally we'd need to come to someone's aid.
Armor's down.
Oh shit, I'm coming to you. Yep, I'll get Barbin now. You cover.
okay,
I don't want to...
Guard, I think center room, yeah, I see him. Was it guard or a player?
Potential.
Gotta be a guard, right?
Do you have water?
Negative.
Panic spray, the other side of the console, the crime stat console. Yeah. Good work, Barbin, good work. And the elite would be in the middle room at this time.
Kept in the middle, kept in the middle.
Okay, moving in. Did you get him?
He's not down.
Roger.
He's dead, he's dead.
Oh, good, good, good.
As far as the code goes, you want to put in another 3846.
Okay.
Nice flyby song.
If I was a raccoon, I'd be eyeballing that under too.
We go. Okay, it's running.
Fair warning though, it will not work this.
Thank you, because I was literally in an animation trying to pick up a fucking drink. What the hell?
Log out, you right?
Regdars had sold the drugs and had good news for us.
just finished selling what was the box, and we got for 520,000 credit.
Whoa!
lot
Okay,
better.
cool.
That's
That's so much better. Wow. Oh.
Oh god.
We continue pulling drugs with the intention of making one more extraction and sale before we completed this session. At this point, we'd been on site for almost 3 hours, so the profit from this kind of run would be a good indication of how lucrative this can be. It's quite a pile. I mean, this is also quite a pile of drugs. You know, it's quite a lot. Even with the smaller turrets destroyed, getting a ship safely onto the pads is tricky.
Yeah, get done quick.
Yep, yep. Move.
Oh, you just took a hit?
Yep, I would get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Soon though, Pericles was able to get the mission to retake the station and could land safely. We need to load up the drugs, but need to exfil quickly once everyone was on board, as now we'd be under attack.
Go.
Go.
We're all on, go.
Wow,
Wow, did you see that? That was cool.
Excellent, nice.
So we too would be heading to Brio's Breakyard on Daymar to make the sale.
But in total that was about 300k.
When we looked at the two sales combined and all of the smaller items that we'd sold too, we made about 850,000 over 3 hours, which is a nice profit for holding the station. That's much better than, I mean, granted, like last time we only did one run, but that definitely changes my opinion of how... Oh, you didn't need to send me the money. You didn't need to send me the money. Fixes to things like guards spawning also really helps keep the place feeling alive and under threat the whole time. Finding elites and recovering the codes is fun. The elites being as tough as they are, armor-wise, makes them a much more interesting threat. I actually think seeing more of the guards with this kind of toughness would be a good move. The AI in Star Citizen's biggest failing at the moment is responsiveness. It takes them usually a long time to respond to player actions. Now, this is caused by server FPS being low, which is a problem that is promised to be fixed when server meshing is introduced. But for now, this problem is here, so oftentimes the NPCs are just not all that much of a credible threat. By adding in a bunch of tanks among them that have longer to react by virtue of just surviving longer, this could really up the excitement of encountering and engaging NPCs. Either way, when 318 goes live, it will be really cool, I think, to see how much player and org activity affects the station and what kind of action we might see then. As always, I want to thank all of you at home for watching and all of our amazing patrons who you can see on screen right now. Thank you all for your very generous support of the channel, it is hugely appreciated. And in this video I would especially like to thank Mr. Hage, who recently became a backer of the channel over on Patreon, and Xenogenesis, who recently increased their pledge support over on Patreon. Thank you both for continuing to support the channel. Patrons like you are what make these videos possible, and I am very grateful to both of you for the help. We'll be back with more from Star Citizen very soon.